before, you know.
It's amazing. Welcome to the posting party. And this is the whole reason we do these posting parties is because we want people like you, Helene, to come in and to feel like, we missed it. We missed the last one and we don't want to miss it. We're only doing it 25 times this year. And so we
Mhm.
want to have this amazing community of real people that really get to know each other and build real relationships with each other because that's how engagement happens on LinkedIn. The reason why I comment on someone's post is not because I'm randomly going to be commenting on a random person's post. I'm commenting because I know who you are. I see you. I trust you. I want to give you exposure to your posts and I trust you. That's really important. You can't trust people that you don't really know. It's hard unless you meet them at Summit, like where I met Shola. Shola, say hello to everybody.
Hi, buddy. How you doing? Long time.
Long time. It feels like a month. It feels like I just saw
I
him
know,
last
right?
week. I just saw him last week, and it feels like a month. It feels like a month. Crazy.
I know. I know. Good to
Oh,
see you.
good to see you and good to be seen. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for entering my life in such a serendipitous way.
Yeah. Thanks for entering my life too.
And look at the family around you have now. Like when people enter LinkedIn, there's 1.2 billion people on LinkedIn. 1.2 billion people. But many of those people are not paying attention. And people that pay attention. People that invest in themselves, they pay with their time, with their energy, with their effort, with their love, with their heart, with their connection. Those are the people that are paying attention. And attention is really the only currency that exists in this world. That's the currency that we have is our attention because money's going to be useless soon. They're going to turn on the printers. They're going to turn on the printers. We're not going to be able to buy anything. So, like, money's going to be useless. So, all we have is really our attention, and the robots are going to be doing all the work. So, if the robots are doing all the work, we're all just don't need money because money's not even a thing. So, what do we have? What do we have as value? Where attention goes, energy flows. So think about that for a second. And the people that you invest in now, the people that you surround yourself with now, the souls that each have the attention of 100, 200, 300 other people around them, because everyone has an influence. You might influence a plant, but you have an influence. You have people around you. Everyone has around you. The average LinkedIn user has 930 connections on LinkedIn. So if you guys are just rolling in here, welcome, welcome. We have dozens and dozens and dozens of beautiful humans here directly from LinkedIn, and we're excited. And for those of you that are here for the first time, in the chat, and make sure that you know how to use the chat, let us know where in the world you're dialing in from while my assistant Jen is giving you guys each a number. And pay attention to your name. Your name on your Zoom has a number to it because my assistant changed it to your number. So go ahead and put it in the chat. We have people coming in from New York City, from Georgia. And remember, we have 20,000 users in 37 countries around the world. So Helene's coming in from Stockholm. Helene, how'd you find out about this event? Can you tell everybody real quick? How did you find out about this posting party today? Why did you show up from Stockholm?
Because I got a direct message from Joe himself in, "Hi, how are you?" He didn't say about this. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I haven't spoken to him for long and I've missed being here." So that was I was being seen, I was being heard, and that really touched my heart. I met Joe many years ago on LinkedIn because we've been there a long time from another guy that introduced us. I don't know, I think it was during COVID. Maybe you don't remember. I think his name was Chris.
Wow.
And and that's how we had actually a Zoom call. This was before you had here. So I've been connected with Joe for a long time, but not but because then and I
And
am so happy because but erase everything before that.
there is no
And now
past
I'm part
anyway,
of
so you
it.
can erase the
No,
you could erase the past that doesn't exist. The only thing that happens exists
exactly.
is now. So there's no future, there's no past. We're in the now, and we love your energy. Thank you for bringing it. If everybody wants, they can put their latest post or any post you want. Doesn't have to be your latest post. You can put any post you want inside the school community. And if you're not in the school community yet, go ahead register. Let me know you're pending, and one somebody from my team will let you into the community. This is a community of 1,000 engaged LinkedIn users. So I'm going to quickly show you how it works for those of you that are brand new here, because many of you are brand new. This is where the follow up happens, and we all know if you're coming here, the fortune is in the follow up. You can't meet 1,000 people at once, but you can meet a dozen. You can meet 2 dozen of the right people. I believe the universe sends you the right people at the right time to connect with you to be able to help you with your goals and accomplish whatever it is that you need in your life in that moment. So where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. So if you go into the community, you scroll down past the pinned posts, these ones that have the little yellow around it are pinned. And if you're not in the community yet, when you go to this page on the right here, it'll say join group. You'll join group. If you're not in school, you got to sign up for school separately. Then you scroll down over here and you'll notice there's a post called 11th posting party of the year. When you click on there, by the way, 11 is a very special number. It's like angel numbers. If you scroll here and you look through and you read through this, you'll notice we have something called the bulk link opener, we have the post cleaner, and we have clear instructions of exactly what to do here. And if you go to the comments of the post, you'll notice all the beautiful souls that are here are all posting their posts so that we can all comment on these posts and give them a little bit of love and a little bit of attention. So how do you comment on a post? It's really easy. You just open up the post. For those of you that don't know, you open up the post and then you scroll to the bottom to the comment and you click into the comment box. Now, if you have Evie AI installed, this makes it really easy because all you have to do is select your goal, your tone, and then your persona, which represents who you are. If you don't have one, it'll still work. But if you have a persona, it'll take it to the next level. So I have a persona promoting my book. I'm going to hit generate, and I'm going to write a comment based on this post related to networking and my book, High Energy Networking. So I'm going to go ahead and press insert. I like this one. I'm also going to tag Barbara briefly here and comment. I just commented on Barbara's post. Do you see that? So I gave Barbara, I'm one of 5 comments. Hopefully by the end of today, Barbara will have 20 to 30 to 40 maybe new comments on her post because she's part of this party, because these are the people that she trusts and that like her and like her content and so on. If you want to get more engagement. Now, the question you might be asking is, why do I even want engagement? But we're going to be answering that throughout this because we're going to do a little bit of elevator pitches, and we requested everyone do a max of 15 seconds, name, company name, what you do. But if you instead want to share what your dream is, feel free to tell us your dream, name, company name, and what is your dream? Because everybody has a vision. Everybody has a dream. Some people forgot their dream. So if you guys want to change it up and tell your dream, you can do it. If it's too much for you, too much pressure, just say what you do. So we'll start with Jane. Everybody has a number here, so take a look at your number. We're not necessarily going to go in order. I'm going in order of where the videos are for me. But so if I miss you, in the chat, say you missed me, and Jen will speak up for you if you don't want to speak up. But it's okay, and we'll get back to you. Jane 01, Mike 02, Howard 03. Let's do 15 seconds so everybody gets a chance. And let's go quick. Our goal is just to learn about you, learn about your dream, and in 15 seconds, feel your energy. Go ahead, Jane.
Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Jane Lehman with Legal Shield. I empower small business owners nationwide to use lawyers the way they were meant to be used. Joe, my dream is that we all have the ability to pick up the phone whenever we need to talk to a lawyer rather than social media friends and family.
Love that. So well done. Guys, give her a well done in the chat, not a medium rare. A well done in the chat. You said it so quick. You did it in 15 seconds. And you gave so much beautiful energy to everyone here. Now, if you see Jane on LinkedIn, you want to connect with her. You want to get on the phone with her. You want to find out to help her make her dream come true. Mike, you're next. Take it away. Give us 15 seconds of love.
Mike Larkin, American Solutions for Business, Airstrike Marketing. I have a unique set of skills after 45 years of being in the marketing, doing everything from direct mail, print, digital, AI now. I bring my skills to hopefully small to medium-sized businesses. My dream is being able to mentor a small to medium-sized business to be more successful, and maybe also go see the Yankees sometime.
Maybe also go see the
Stadium.
Yankees. Woohoo! By the way, what's your favorite sports team in the chat? Let us know your favorite sports team. If you don't have a favorite sport team, put in your favorite dessert. That's fine. Mine is creme brulee because I don't have a favorite sport team. But go ahead, put your favorite sports team in the chat. And by the way, this is how we get to know people. We learn something about them that they're not going to share publicly. Go ahead, Howard 03, Philip 04, and then John from Tampa, Florida 05. Go ahead, Howard.
Yes, I'm Howard Gershman. I live in the Hudson Valley area in New York. I help people make and save money. And I do all that to be an example of possibilities of success, financial abundance, and service to my children and grandchildren.
All right, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Philip 04, John 05, and then B. Randall 07. Go ahead, Philip.
Philip Griffith, PSG Photo Solutions. I use your photos to tell your story so they will last for generations. And my dream is to leave a legacy for not just my children and grandchildren, but their great grandchildren, great great grandchildren, and on, so that 100 years people will know not just who I am, but will hopefully I'll be able to help others know who you are.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Well done. Well done, Philip. Love that dream. So beautiful. Guys, look at the comments for a second. Look at the comments that are flying. Alicia said, I love all desserts. I don't discriminate. Evan said, berries with cream. Catherine said, Oregon Ducks football. Favorite dessert, apple pie a la mode. Amazing. People are loving chocolate. People are loving what you share, Philip. I love that. Look at what's going on over here, guys. Jen, make sure that anyone in the waiting room is let in, like Tom Wells, please. Thank you. Just look at this amazing community that we've built. Real people with real hearts and real love. And you're not going to get referrals from randos. Let me tell you, referrals from randos doesn't happen. You get referrals and connections and love from people that know you, like you, and trust you. The way that you get people to know you is by posting. Posting. Now, there are many different types of posts. Before John goes, I just want to quickly show you two types of posts that I really like. So one of them is called an image post. Okay, so this is an image post, but this is an image which is selfie of me and then picture of my leg. You see that? I kind of put two and two together. I was running in the rain. I was eating the blessing that God was sending me while I was running, and then my leg over here. And this is me connecting with my audience. My goal is not to go viral. I already got COVID. I don't need to go viral again. What I want to do is I want to connect with 1,000 of the right people. And every post that I put up, my goal is to get to 1,000. Like this one, what I did of me and my father, I made us into a Muppet for Father's Day. And I posted a picture of how my relationship with my father is interesting and blah, blah, blah. I also post things like polls. Polls are really important. And I'm going to share with you guys a link to this poll so you can take a look at it and save it for later. This poll over here is a poll that I used to be able to get 100 new clients in the past 2 weeks. And you're going to be like, Joe, how did you get 100 new clients from this poll? And I put the link in the chat if you guys want to vote on it and play with it just to see what a poll is. I always tell people you don't need to create a product to sell the product. Did you guys know that you don't need to create a product to sell the product? You can create an idea of the product, a perception of the product. Then you can create a checkout page. You can give people 100% money back guarantee if they're not happy, and you can do a pre-sale. That's exactly what I did. I put up a poll. This is the second time I posted this poll. The last time I posted it, 171 people voted on it. I have 7 more days to get 100 people to vote on it. And the idea is get people to vote on it. The people that say they're interested, send them a checkout link. And when they buy, you give them special access, special bonus, special discount, special whatever. And now I have 100 people that paid for the 99 hacks course. They'll have access to the 99 LinkedIn hacks, which, by the way, that itself is a hack. So I have 99 more hacks like that to be able to close business before you even have your product so that I can create my product. They say, what came first, the chicken or the egg? John, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I had to DM John on InMail, on Sales Navigator InMail, for him to show up. But I also had to call him, and I also had to text him, and I also had to comment on his post. So it wasn't just one thing. But John, so glad that you're here. You're such a blessing. God sent you here directly to us. John, tell us everything about you. Tell us your life in 15 seconds.
My life, well, we'll stick with my work life. That's probably a lot more simple. I work for a business advisory firm called Seton Hill. We provide outsourced CFO services. We're not CPAs or bookkeepers. What we do is we take what your CPA or your bookkeeper may do and interpret it to help you make better business decisions.
I love that. I love that. And Amelia said, Joe, how do I find CFOs in Tampa, Florida? So I went on Sales Navigator, LinkedIn Sales Navigator. I typed in CFOs in Tampa, Florida that are not connected to me. And I sent one message to one person. Okay, this is a tip for all of you. You don't need to send millions of messages. I sent one message, and I was aligned with the heavens. I was aligned with the universe. John did not respond to my message, but I was so intrigued by John that I also left a comment on his post. And I was so intrigued by John that I also called him not once, not twice, but 3 times. And I left him a voicemail. The next day he called me back and he's like, what's going on? Like, what do you want? Like, what's going on? And with love, with tender love, he said that. And I said, I want to tell you about what I do so I can support you. And I want to learn about you and what you're trying to accomplish, because I see you're trying to do LinkedIn, but you're not doing LinkedIn. And he's like, okay, let's do a demo. He scheduled a demo and became a client. I want to let you know that you have to do outreach. And the outreach doesn't need to be perfect. The outreach doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect in volume, but it has to be consistent. You don't need to give a lot of water to the plant for it to germinate. You need to give it some water, but you need to do it consistently. That's why 15 minutes a day of posting, engaging, and messaging, using AI to support you to make it go faster, because what I can do in 3 hours, I can do in 15 minutes with Avi AI. So I want you guys to think about that and commit to 15 minutes a day. So put 15 in the chat if you're committed to spending 15 minutes a day taking action so that the heavens can bless you. The blessings exist already. You just have to reach out and ask for it. You have to come out with your cup and let God fill your cup up. The rain's already there. Oh, you didn't have the cup? You didn't get the cup? You didn't fill up the cup? You don't even need to fill it out. You just have to outstretch your arm and have a vessel big enough to be able to sustain whatever it is that you want to sustain. And I want to impact a lot of people. I want to impact 1,000 people. We have 1,000 customers. We have 20,000 users in 37 countries. But once I impact 1,000, you know the goal is 1 million, right? So I stretched out my arm, and God sent me someone that has 21 million customers to say, Joe, I'd like to support you to get to 1 million. Let's figure out how we can do this together. And the guy has 21 million customers. I outstretched my arm. I did the outreach. I am 100% confident that this is the journey that we're on, and we're all going to be on it together. The rising tide lifts what? In the chat, tell me, what does the rising tide lift? Does it lift your ego? Does it lift your ego? No. All the boats, everything. We're all going up to the moon together as a community. We are going to change many, many lives. And we have so many diverse people. We have people in legal. We have people in marketing. We have people in financial. We have people in photo organizing. We have a CFO in the room. We have a recruiter in the room. We have a marketer in the room. Guys, think about this. By the way, put in your keyword in the chat. If you had a keyword that represents who you are, 2 words, I put in LinkedIn Daddy. I changed my pronoun to LinkedIn Daddy. So I asked somebody, I was like, what? You changed your pronoun? I said, what was my pronoun before? He's like, was it he, him, she, they, their, whatever? I was like, no. It wasn't he, him. It was LinkedIn Trainer. But because of Father's Day, I changed it to LinkedIn Daddy. That's one of the 99 hacks. Change your pronoun to a custom pronoun. And in the custom pronoun, and I'll show you what that looks like, in the custom pronoun, put your keyword in. It's one of my 99 hacks. Look at this. You go to my profile. You see this? It says LinkedIn Daddy right next to my name. Why? Because I have 5 children. I'm a daddy. And I want all the daddies and all the mommies on LinkedIn to be able to inspire their children and put themselves out there just a little more, to have a voice. I want you to have a voice. And I want you to share that voice with the world. And B. Randall's turn to share his 15 seconds of love. And then we're going to do Wendy and Susan and so many more people. Imagine. Go ahead, B. Randall.
Good morning, everybody. Nice to see everyone's face. My name is Randall. B. Randall's perfect. I work with business leaders who are not happy with their sales and marketing results to craft realistic strategies and campaigns designed to book more appointments and close more deals.
And B. Randall, where in the world are you?
Right now, I'm spending a lot of time in the Detroit area with family, although I'm still technically...
Detroit.
Just like he said.
Freaking Detroit. Some people say like Detroit is like a double D. I think Detroit is like a triple D. It's big Detroit energy. What?
Motown is not a fluke.
Wow, so much energy in Detroit. I'll be back to Detroit. I actually ran by LinkedIn headquarters in Detroit, right on that two-way street over there, next to the place where I stayed, the David Whitney Hotel over there, right around the corner. And every time I ran by it, I was thinking to myself, this is the ultimate serendipity. LinkedIn HQ in Detroit, running through big Detroit energy, feeling like a king, running to the market in the morning on a Saturday to be able to see the flowers in the market. What's the likelihood? I
Oh,
didn't even know
went
that.
to Eastern Market.
I didn't even know there was a market. I just ran with God, and he landed me 1.5 miles away from Detroit in a random market that is the place to be, with people playing violins and banjos and things. I had no idea where I was going. I just went where the universe is sending me, and I feel so aligned and so connected with all of you. Know where you want to go. Know where you want to go, and then let the world know. Know what blessing you want, and allow us to bless you. My mother has a hard time receiving. She's a giver. She's the ultimate giver. But receive. Wendy, 10. Susan, 11. Go ahead, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy Byford with Legal Shield. I help small business owners increase productivity, decrease absenteeism, attract and retain high-quality employees with 2 of the most requested voluntary employee benefits. And I need a new dream.
You need a new dream. What
I
type of dream
do.
do you need?
Well, my first dream was to retire my husband, and we've pretty much done that. So now I need to figure out a new dream.
Yay! Who wants to help? Wendy with a dream? In the chat, help her with it. Say me in the chat if you want to help her with a dream. Look how much support you have in the chat. Write me in the chat. I'm going to write me myself. Me, I want to help you with a dream. Let's dream together. Maybe, Wendy, what we can do is host a dream party where we all sit down and we dream together, and you get inspired by everyone else's dreams to be able to draft your own dream. Wow. That could be very, very, very powerful. Okay, Susan, 11. Go ahead, Susan. Take it away.
Hi, I'm a marketing consultant. I'm based in Chicago. I specialize in working with business-to-business companies. And my dream is to get every small business owner to employ marketing strategy and see how much money they can save with a solid strategy.
Powerful. And by the way, can you guys tell me how many times have you been to these types of events? Put in 8 for infinity. You've been many times to these events. Put in 1 if this is your first posting party so that we could welcome you. And write not sure if you're not sure, but if this is your first, let's take a moment to welcome the ones that are first. Let's take a moment to welcome the ones that are first, that are here brand new, the brand newers. Let's take a moment to welcome them and acknowledge them, see who they are. And one of the things that I like to tell people is if you want people to call you, if you want the universe to call you, to knock on your door, share your contact information. It's one of the tips I give people on LinkedIn is like literally put your contact information there. It could be your Calendly link, could be your email, it could be your cell, it could be all of it. Maybe you could put all of it. Maybe share your cell. Some people are like, oh, I don't want anyone to have my cell phone number because then the internet will have my cell phone and people will call me. I'm like, so people will call you. You pick up the phone and you connect deeply. People will call. I have 50,000 followers on LinkedIn. I put my cell phone right in my about section. I'm like, WhatsApp me, call me. No one calls me except for people that want to buy. Because even if you don't want to buy, my will is strong enough to make you want to grow. So you're either going to buy or you're going to cry. We're going to create together. Creation is the answer. Not consuming, but win, win, win. That's the idea. Let's all win together. All right. Number 12. Raeli. Is it Raeli? Rayleigh. Welcome, Rayleigh. Number 12. Go ahead, Rayleigh. 15 seconds.
Yeah, so I provide burnout recovery for midlife leaders who've earned the right to stop settling. And my dream is to expand consciousness across the planet.
Wow. And with that, expanding consciousness, let's move to Shola 13. Thank you, Rayleigh. Shola 13, take it away.
Morning, everybody. My name is Shola Oyewole. I'm calling from Washington, D.C. I work for a biotech company, and we manufacture human organs through genetically modified pigs and 3D printing of organs. My dream is for one day, nobody needs to wait on a transplant list in order to get an organ. Nice to meet every one of you today.
Wow. Let's take a moment. And just honor Shola with all our hearts and everything we have for what he's doing. He is literally creating something from nothing. Let's just take a moment and send him love. Shola, we love you. We love you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
we,
you.
we love you so much. Thank you for being here. You're such an amazing human being.
Thank you for the honor.
You are a gift from Hashem. Hashem is the Hebrew word for God. It means the name. Because we don't say God in the Jewish religion, we don't really say the word, we don't say Hashem's name. So we call it Hashem, which means the name. And do you know how I met you?
Yeah.
I
remember.
I met you because Hashem compelled me to walk into H&M to meet a guy named Thomas. Now, Thomas's last name is Ark, like Noah's Ark. And he took me on a journey. Together, we bought a linen shirt. And he took me on a journey because linen is vibrating at 5,000. And together, we went on a journey. And he's like, listen, I just go where I'm called to go. And I walked into H&M. I had no idea that Thomas was in H&M. I just randomly walked in there because Hashem told me to, and I felt it. And I met him. And then when I met him, and then I saw him, and I gave him a big hug, later, the next day, he looked at me, and he was sitting right in front of you, and he's like, you know what? You should meet Shola. So like that me wandering into the desert of H&M, getting a linen shirt, and then taking Noah's Ark to transform to come to you, it's like, oh my God. And look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. Wow, unbelievable. And thank you for being a client of Evie AI. You jumped right in. We did a lot of amazing AI together, and we had amazing conversations, and I look forward to many more amazing conversations. And you're in Washington, right? You're in DC. You're on the East Coast. Am I right?
Yeah,
wow,
that's right.
Amazing. Okay, cool. So remember, we have office hours every day in our community. So if you want to learn how to use Evie AI, you can join. Evan, who's next, hosts a Tuesday accountability meeting to make sure that you actually take LinkedIn to the next level. And we have many other people that are hosting events in our community that are interesting types of events. Like Rick hosts a social proof party to help you get testimonials and recommendations for LinkedIn. And Barbara hosts a Friday posting party every single Friday where a small group of people get together and they comment and like on each other's content and support each other and have accountability and all that jazz. So we have all types of people hosting all types of interesting events. And there's going to be many more. I'm having conversations with many of our clients that are pro members that also want to host events within our community. And my vision was to not go viral, but to have 1,000 engaged LinkedIn users spending 15 minutes a day, supporting each other, building the network. And it's so beautiful that it's all coming together. So Shola, thank you for being here. Thank you for being our latest client and for being so amazing.
My pleasure.
All right. Evan. He's taming the inner critic. Give us 15 seconds of love, Evan.
Sure. Well, I'm Evan Messman. My business is Pro Attitudes. I'm a health transformation and leadership coach. And I'm right behind Joe, where I want to help 10,000 leaders who've climbed that ladder to success but left their health on the bottom rung. I want to take them up to back to the top rung. And I'm doing it with the Better Bite Buddy. You helped me develop that, and now it's out there, and I'm excited to, just like you have Evie AI, I got the Better Bite Buddy.
The Better Bite Buddy, BBB. Awesome. Love that so much. Thank you for sharing. Gary 06, and then we're going to move to Tina 16. Gary, take it away. Give us 15 seconds of love.
Great. Hey, I'm Gary Berman. I'm a headhunter in the commercial vehicle market in the U.S. and deal with a lot of presidents and vice presidents are who I usually reach out to. And I am recovering from a new knee that I got 2 weeks ago. So I'll be able to chase those ice cream trucks pretty soon again. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. So lovely to have you here. So lovely to see you. Now, Tina and I met quite a while ago, many years ago, and Tina went from just lurking on LinkedIn to now being an influencer on LinkedIn. She's in New York City. She helps people with co-ops and condos. But I just want to say, Tina, you're such a superstar. You're so amazing. I love having you in the community and everything that you do for all the members. You're such a giver. So whenever I see anybody in New York City that owns a building, that is a president of a co-op in a building, or lives in a building, or is a realtor or whatever, I always want to introduce them to Tina because Tina is such a superstar. She's a hard worker and an incredible human. So Tina, thank you for everything that you do, and I appreciate you very much. Give us 15 seconds of love.
Thank you so much, Joe. I'm Tina Larsa, owner of the Fullerson Group, a co-op and content consultancy that I started after organizing a coup and helping my own building save $340,000. My dream is to help every New York City co-op and condo owner increase their property value.
Wow. Wow, that is such a beautiful dream. Beautiful dream. Guys, I'm going to take a selfie. So look at the camera real quick. And you might say, Joe, why are you taking a selfie? I'll tell you why in a second. But I want to take a selfie so that we capture your beautiful faces. I'm going to take a selfie right now. You ready? Get set. And all right. Now I'm going to capture it. I just snapped it. I'm going to capture it. Okay, I captured it. Now, check this out. I'm going to share my screen just to show you something interesting. I'm going to show you something interesting that you may have not known about. So check this out. I have the selfie here. Can you guys see the selfie on my screen now? I'm going to press the copy button. I just copied the selfie into my clipboard. Now I'm going to go into Evie AI, and I'm going to select no persona. I'm going to say, don't give me any persona. Then I'm going to go into the command box, and I'm going to paste the selfie in there. And it says it's too big. Okay. Oh, man, I was hoping I'd be able to paste the selfie in there. Okay. But right now with Evie AI, what you can do is you can actually, I'm going to actually paste it in here first, see if I can lower the size of the selfie. I pasted it in here. So this way you guys have the selfie. It is a big selfie. There's a lot of people here. And then I'm going to open the selfie and try to drag it in here. It's still too big. Okay. I was hoping that it would get smaller if I put it in there. But what you can do with Evie AI now is you can drag images into Evie AI. I don't know if you guys know this. Like, for example, this image over here. I can take any image, drag it into Evie AI, and then I can use Evie AI to be able to transcribe the image. Let's say you have a list of people that are in a Zoom directory. You know, like if you go to the participants list, you see there's 50 people in the participants list. You can take a screenshot of that, drag it into Evie AI, and then you can put up a prompt that says, please create a numbered table that clearly organizes the dialogue from the image and the chat transcript and everything, and put everything in and hit generate, and it'll take everything and organize it all for you, which is actually pretty amazing that you can actually do that now with Evie AI and be able to drag images in. Just you have to be careful that they're not too big. Okay, so I shared that with you. Another thing I like to do is I like to share images on LinkedIn of the people that I meet. So I recently posted something on LinkedIn, which is a video of all the different images, and I'm going to share this right over here. I'm going to share my computer audio just to show you guys. So check this out. I took 91 selfies in Detroit last weekend. Check this out.
We came with questions, not with plans. Hearts in our hands, no lines in the sand. The city called, we said yes and flew, not knowing what we'd find, but somehow we knew. In a room of strangers we found our tribe, the kind of love you don't just describe. We laugh, we cry, we let it show, and held each other like we'd never let go. We came to...
Look at him. Look at him. He's here now. I wanted to get to that. Look at him. By the way, how does that song make you feel? Because again, selfies are about feeling. How does it make you feel when you see me with my friends? It gives you the feeling of love too, no? Doesn't it? You see the love in those photos. And then you take the song that I made, by the way, with Suno, S-U-N-O. By the way, for free, Suno. You can make unlimited songs. It's like $200 a year if you want like unlimited songs, and you want corporate rights to it. So I wanted corporate rights to that song, and so I used Suno. And by the way, I have something called the AI business development circle. That's what it's called, the AI business development circle. I think Tina and Gary, you guys are going to be there today, right? At 2 p.m. Eastern, whatever. So we do that every single month. We spend 3 hours learning AI together. It's called the AI Business Development Circle. If you want more info about that, and I'll be sharing Suno in that, and I share lots of tools and agents and super agents and tons of stuff. So if you guys want, just write circle in the chat, and my team will send you the link to the circle. If you guys want to join the circle or join today's live event that's happening for 3 hours, where we go deep into how to use artificial intelligence for specific, and you get recordings of the last 50 hours of trainings we did. So we did 50 hours of training in the past 2 years on how to use AI, agents and super agents and automation and vibe coding and everything you could think of. We cover it live on Zoom for 3 hours a month. I would do it every single day for 3 hours, but your brain will melt. So we do it 3 hours a month, and then we give you tons and tons of stuff to review from now till next. It's not part of the bundle, Jason. It's separate from the bundle. Okay, so Circle is happening today, and you could also watch it, attend. And it's month to month, so you could sign up, try it. If you like it, great. You can even sign up, watch all the sessions that we had, and then cancel if you want. I don't care. But for me, it's about knowing that people that pay attention. I want you to actually take advantage of the things that we teach and be committed for the long term. So that's the idea. Anyway, so that's the idea for the Circle. Gary, Tina, we have Honey. Okay, Honey has a particular story. Honey was hiding in the background for the past 6 months, dropping links to the bundle in the chat. And I love that she does that, by the way. And someone's like, why is Honey promoting the bundle? I'm like, because Honey works for Evie AI. Why is Honey promoting the bundle? I love that. Honey, welcome. Can you share 15 seconds of love with the audience?
Hi. Yes, hi everyone. My name is Honey and I'm a LinkedIn expert trained by Joe, yours truly. And my dream is to connect with all of you because engagement is the key to success.
Let's give Honey some love. Honey, by the way, started with zero followers a few months ago. She has over 1,000 connections of people that she's chatting with. 1,000. In just a few months, she has 1,000. She's in the Philippines. And when I started my business, Ajax Union 17 years ago, I was proud of just hiring people from Brooklyn. I was like, oh, we're made in the U.S., blah, 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 blah. That's the mindset that I had. Now I'm proud that we still have people working in Brooklyn, but I'm proud that we have employees in 20 different countries around the world. I'm proud that we are a global company, that we're not just about Brooklyn, New York. We're not just about America or about the world. Everywhere from South America, and we're starting to do courses in Spanish, by the way, to Brazil, to Israel, to Saudi Arabia, to Africa, to South Africa and North Africa, to Egypt. We have employees in Egypt. We have people all over the world, employees in Sweden, all the way. In Barbados, we have clients. We have clients everywhere. So I'm just so grateful that my mindset was changed. I also lost 100 pounds. I also quit smoking. There's a lot of things that have changed in my life. I got divorced. I'm so much happier right now than I've ever been because of progress. People think that success equals happiness. I wasn't happier when I made millions of dollars in revenue in my agency and hit the Inc. 500. I wasn't any happier. What made me happier is when I had progress. What made me happier is when I'm able to fully show up and hug somebody for 20 seconds without being self-conscious. I hugged a billionaire. And I asked the billionaire, I said, do you want to do it for 20 seconds? He's like, hell no. What do you think I am? And I was like, what's going on here? And then we had a whole conversation about it. And I said, did you know that you get a certain hormone, oxytocin, and blah, blah, blah? He's like, you know what? I learned something today. $1 billion is not going to help you overcome your fear of connection, of intimacy. You have to do the work. That's powerful. Elaine 09, Barbara 19, Catherine 20. Let's rock and roll. 15 seconds of love.
Hi, I'm Helen Renovic. And who am I? I'm a visionary coach and consultant. And right now I have started a program called The Power of No Without Guilt. So I help high achieving professionals that are givers to break free from that people pleasing and perfectionism through this program. I am recovering of that too. And I love everything what Joe is saying because we can progress. I have many years of progress and, number 11, yeah, what is that? But you learn more and more. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Barbara 19, Catherine 20, and then Rook 22.
Barbara Harrington here, and I am a master certified neurocoach and a former synthetic organic chemist. And I work with wildly ambitious yet underestimated women over 45 in the STEM fields like chemistry, engineering, science, and medicine. We don't do the fluff. We rewire brains, we retrain the nervous system, and we translate decades of impact into offers that demand recognition. It's identity work, neurobiology, and strategy aligned. My biggest dream is getting Vex Robotics into hands of all children because I know by learning how to build and program and iterate allows them to create solutions for the world.
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you. Before Catherine goes, I want to quickly show you guys something interesting that maybe you don't know about. So yes, videos are important. Videos of yourself is important. Videos of other people are important. But check this out. I recently took a video. I took a video here. Let me see where this video is. I took a video in the car with this athlete. I don't know if, did you guys see this? She's about to break a world record. She did 4 Ironmans this year so far, and she wants to do another 2 Ironmans. She's 25 years old. I was so impressed and inspired by her that I took a taxi with her to a pool party and then to the airport after. And we were just having a conversation, and I was just like, oh my God, I've never run an Ironman. I don't know that I could do 2.4 miles of swimming plus 114 or whatever miles of biking plus a full marathon within one day. Like, I don't know that I can do that. And you're 25, you did 4 already. You're going to do another 2. I said, what's your biggest challenge? She's like, I need a sponsor, she tells me. I said, let's put up a video and have Evie AI write the content. And then we'll just post the video raw, just a raw video. You guys get what I'm saying? Just a raw, no editing, no fancy nothing, my phone. I want to introduce you guys to Ariana, a soon-to-be world record Ironman. Okay, 54 seconds, just a quick video. I posted it. You know who reached out? The president of a publicly traded company saying, we want to sponsor her. She now has a meeting with that company saying, we need to sponsor her. We need her now. Can you arrange that, Joe? Can you arrange? I was like, what? What? Not surprised. However, know what you want. Ask people the following question and write this down if you have to. How can I add value to your life? Now, how can I get you more customers? Not everyone needs more customers. She didn't need customers. How can I add value to your life? The more you give to other people, the more you can get. And Ariana's like, what do I owe you for that? I was like, owe me? The secret to living is giving. I posted a video because I was inspired. You inspired me. Wow. Think about that for a second. Be a giver. Inspire more people. I want to challenge you to find 10 people that you can ask that question to today. 10 people that you can ask that question to today. How can I add value to your life? Someone that already knows you, likes you, and trusts you. Someone that you already thought you were adding value to. And watch what happens. Watch what happens. Catherine, 20, Rook, 22, then Rick, 08. Go ahead and unmute yourself and give us 15 seconds of love.
I'm Catherine Robinette with Keystone and Raven. I'm championing leaders at all levels to drive bold goals. And my dream is to make a living speaking on stages, talking about culture, change, and connection.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. By the way, I used to be afraid of that. I don't know if you know that. I used to be afraid of public speaking. And then one day I got an email from Google that changed everything, and I became a certified Google trainer, trained over 10,000 business owners. It came from a blessing from a rabbi, believe it or not. And I didn't know that it came from that blessing because when I got the email a few minutes before, I had a rabbi bless my entire business saying you should be able to inspire tens of thousands of people. And I rolled my eyes. I received it, but I rolled my eyes because I'm like, me inspire tens of thousands of people? What? I have a little $2 million business. What are we talking about over here? You know what I mean? I have 18 at that point. We had 18 employees in Brooklyn, New York. I was like, what am I? And all of a sudden, because of those Google seminars, a lot changed, both internally and externally for me. So like, wow, know what you want, get blessings from people. By the way, if you are not afraid to share your cell phone number, put it in the chat. Put your cell phone number in the chat. I'll put mine in the chat. I encourage you guys to connect deeply, and sometimes sharing your vibration through a call can make all the difference. So go ahead. Feel free to put your cell in the chat. I know it takes a lot of bravery to do that, but we're in a private little room over here. There's not a billion people here. We're all just real humans. Rook 22, Rick 08, and then Eugene 23. Go ahead, Rook. Share 15 seconds.
Good morning, buddy. Good morning, Evie peeps, humans. Hi, I'm Rook. Do branding, marketing, and sales. Right now, I'm super fixated on helping those who are doing workshops run low budget meta ads. It's killing it right now. It is the best performing platform right now. I know that's weird to say, but I'm just saying I love that. If you want to talk about that, hit me up. Dream. I mean, now, Joe, some of y'all I've met in real life. I've lived a dream on top of a dream on top of a dream. I mean, I'm always there. I'm a perpetual dreamer. So I'm focused on, and that's why my title is Dream Champion, to help you live your dream and monetize it. So there's my answer. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Wow. I just saw a video that I put on my Instagram. And if you guys are not on Instagram, I love the tip of cross-pollination. So if you don't cross-pollinate, you never know when you're going to be banned from a platform. Might get banned from Facebook. You might get banned from LinkedIn forever. That might happen. That might happen to anybody, right? I've been banned many times from many platforms, and some I've gotten back, some I've never gotten back. We won't get into the ones that I haven't gotten back into. But, if you go to Instagram.com and you think about it, you can create people from LinkedIn to follow you on Instagram as well. You can create the opportunity for people on LinkedIn to follow you on Instagram as well, so you can tell stories. LinkedIn used to have stories. They no longer have stories. So I tell stories. I put my Instagram in the chat. Put your Instagram in the chat if you want to connect, if you're on Instagram and you want people to follow you. But my point is that I saw this story about this policy that Disneyland has. And every time I think about Disneyland, I think about Rook, because he lives right next to Disneyland, and he takes his family to Disneyland every Sunday, and he's on. He's just on. He's such a good family man, such a good daddy, such a good, amazing guy, such a giver. Love you very much, Rook. Love you from the first second I saw you in Florida. Adore you.
I'll right back at you.
And the one thing, and you give really good hugs, and the one thing that Disneyland has a policy is that you're not allowed to let go of the kid until the kid lets go of you. That's what Simon Sinek said in a video. So I don't know if it's officially their policy, but he said that, and it made me emotional, because I don't let go of my kids until they let go of me. When I hug my kids, I have 5 beautiful children. So they can hold on as long as they want. I never pushed them away. Never pushed them away. Think about that. Don't push people away. Bring them closer. Powerful. Thank you, Rook. Rick 08. I love that Rick comes after Rook. Rick 08, yeah. And 8 is infinity.
Thank you, Joe. How do you follow Rook? That's amazing. My name is Rick Clody with Clody Group. And I don't know if you guys know this, but according to SHRM, the Society for Human Resources Managers, the cost of a bad hire is actually 5 times their annual salary. So at Clody Group, based in Nashville, we help companies, HR CEOs, and HR leaders fill their leadership gaps. We're not just a recruiting firm. We're a partner. And my dream, guys, there was a time in my life when I was in transition. There was a time when I was a hiring manager. And now I'm the recruiter. So I've sat at all 3 seats at the table. I know what it feels like. And when I went through transition again and again, I thought, I was singing that Chris Christopherson song, "Why Me, Lord? What did I ever do? Why am I going through this again?" And you know what? Looking back on it, like Steve Jobs says, you can connect the dots. Nothing could have prepared me better for what I do today than to have gone through that and struggle with it. So my dream is to help 1,000 people find the right leader for their company and find the perfect role that they can thrive and be successful in. Wow. Thank you for letting me share, guys.
Wow, what a beautiful dream. I love that. And we're all here to support you. I told Rick, we have a community of 1,000 people, and we're all here to support you. Rick is doing parties. He's doing events. He's always in the community. He's on top of the leaderboard. He's always commenting. He's always involved. So, guys, connect with Rick and help him make his dream a reality. There are millions of people looking for jobs right now. So if Rick can help 1,000 people and change their lives, wow, what a beautiful thing. Thank you, Rick, and thank you for being such a giver. Eugene, 23, then Ellen, 24, then Alicia, 26.
Hey, good morning, everybody. My name's Eugene Maresh. I own a company called Sales Style Promotions. So we're a promotional marketing company. We do primarily branded apparel, branded merchandise, with a little niche on the employee recognition. My dream is I joined Rotary about 2 years ago. And so my dream is to become the president of the club and kind of expand the services and to help kids and families, just being service above self.
Wow, what a beautiful dream. Thank you for being such a giver. Ellen 24, Alicia 26, and John 14. John 14 sounds like it's in the Bible or something. But go ahead, Ellen 24.
Thanks, Joe. I'm Ellen Tyler. I'm a business transformation coach, and I work with entrepreneurs and salespeople, giving them the tools and the action steps they need every day to have the best year ever. So my dream is to make sure everybody knows you're never too old to have a dream, and you should always be working towards a worthy progression of a worthy ideal.
Yay. Thank you so much. Awesome. Alicia 26, and then John 14, and then Ganesh 30. Go ahead, Alicia.
Hi, everybody. I'm Alicia Farman. I'm in the beautiful Naples, Florida. I am your connection queen. And recently on LinkedIn, I just started a group called Mind Your Damn Business. It is to help business owners expand, elevate, grow, and learn lessons that help people just jump and cut corners. So my dream is to be able to help business owners to see things that they couldn't see, to help them take advantage of moments that they haven't been able to before, to elevate their lives and be prosperous with everything that they do.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Now, for those of you that don't know, we have something called the bundle. It's Evie AI Pro plus the Evergreen networking system. Now, most of you already have the bundle, but some of you haven't received, and it's not something that we make publicly available to the world. We do it during our events, and we give you guys extra access to getting $10,000 worth of LinkedIn training, plus a community, plus support, plus a strategy, plus the LinkedIn Influencer Summit, plus a bunch of other bonuses. So if you're not part of the bundle yet and you'd like to join, just write interested in the chat so my team knows that you are interested in learning more about the bundle. Maybe you need a demo, maybe you need us to hold your hand or whatever it is. Just write interested in the chat. If you already have the bundle, just write have the bundle in the chat so that we know you have the bundle. Go ahead, John 14, Ganesh 30, and then Keisha 29.
All right, so let not your heart be troubled. That's John 14. And that's kind of my dream too, is I own and operate Guardian Rock Wealth, and we're out of West Palm Beach. And I put a lot of my stuff, a whole lot of my stuff every single day. I record a daily market update because I wanted to go out there for free for those who maybe can't work with me, to make them financially free and show them how to do it the right way, not necessarily how. There's a lot of misinformation out there. So my dream is to create financially free people who understand how to do wealth management the right way for them.
Amazing. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. Ganesh 30, Keisha 29, and then Mindy 32.
Yeah, hello everyone. This is Ganesh here. I'm based in Atlanta. I've been an AVA user since last year, 16 months. Huge fan of Joe and AVA and the community. So I'm a technology executive, currently leading AI transformation, how to leverage more business value and scale growth. Really excited to connect with you and share my insights.
Awesome. Thank you for being here, Ganesh. Keisha 29, Mindy 32, and then Sandra 33.
Hello, Keisha King. My agency is Loyalty Centric. We help businesses create unignorable brand presence and increase leads inside our new video fluent community, as well as with custom animated reels. And one of my dreams is to bring my 11-year-old son along and help him increase the success in his own business and help him inspire other kids around their potential.
Amazing, 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 amazing. Mindy 22, Sandra 33, and Jason 34. Go ahead, Mindy.
Hello, everyone. I'm so thrilled to be here. I am known as the Career Accelerator, and that means I help people accelerate their careers. My dream is to help every job seeker know what their dream is. And for some of them, that is building their own business. I see so many job seekers who are so unhappy and they're looking for so long and their dream is just feeling dashed. But I give them a program where they can be their own boss. And I learned this when I got laid off. I was an HR director for many, many years at a bank, and I felt like it was a punch to the gut. And I know a lot of you feel like that. I said, no one is ever going to tell me again what my last day is. And they said it was Friday. I said, never again. And so I have a Be Your Own Boss program where I give people confidence and clarity and some structure to build their own business. And whether that's consulting or going from employee to entrepreneur, that's what I help people do. So that's my dream. Every Monday, I post a motivational post. I would love it if you guys could go out there. And today it's about resilience, which we all need in our big doses. So I wish you all resilience and a beautiful day. I'm going to put my post into the chat, if that's okay, Joe.
Well,
so
we're
people can go
putting it,
take a look at
you could put it in the chat, but we typically put it in the community. If you haven't put it in the community yet, make sure to put it in there because that's where everybody's going to go after. Because once this disappears,
Okay,
the
beautiful.
chat
Thank you
disappears.
so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Mindy. Okay, Sandra 33, Jason 34, Miles 37. Let's keep it to 15 seconds so that everyone gets a chance, and we're almost at the top of the hour. So let's go. Go for it.
I'm Sandra Noble, and as a transformational life coach, I help business owners and consultants ditch confusion, smash limitations, and finally own their brilliance. And so through my speaking, coaching, and monthly vision work, I have a mission the lives of 300 people this year and to help them live their dream life.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. Jason 34, Miles 37, and Clifford 36.
Hi, I'm Jason. I run an agency called Get Visible. We help take brands from invisible to inevitable. And if you contact me, I'll help you get $5,000 back in the tax credit on your next website update. How's that?
Boom. Powerful. Miles 37, take it away.
Hello, I'm Miles Ross with REI Business Advisors Incorporated. From Alpha to Omega, REI Business Advisors consolidates all essential business services under one trusted roof. We offer a seamless experience in financial management, strategic planning, and business transitions. Whether you're launching, growing, or transitioning your business, REI Business Advisors is here to help you guide you every step of the way. Reach out today for a confidential consultation and take the next step towards achieving your business goals. Let's build your business success together from Alpha to Omega. And my pronoun is Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. Awesome. Thank you. Clifford 36, then Latha 39, Paul 35, and then Fernando 27. Go for it. Clifford, take it away. Unmute yourself. We can't hear you when you're muted. You have to unmute yourself.
Morning, everyone. I'm Clifford Watkin from Circle Strategies. We help HR lead with clarity so your people thrive, your operations run smarter, and your culture drives results. My pronoun is HR Whisper, and my dream is to get business owners to be able to wrap their arms around HR with our 21s of HR disciplines.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Lhasa,
Thank
Paul,
you.
Fernando, and then Scott. Go.
Morning all, I'm Lata Kumar from Xamarin Solutions. We are a software development company. Recently, we launched a school lunch program for the Department of Education for the state of Iowa and also for a Mexican restaurant websites. So we work with small, medium, big clients, and my dream is to connect with everyone one-on-one in this group, and that's
Awesome.
and build a relationship.
Awesome. Latha hosted an event and 43 people came. Amazing. Well done, Latha. Paul 35, Fernando 27, and Scott 31.
Hey, good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Paul Yankee. I'm in lovely Minnesota. I am currently in job transition, and I can attest to the fact that it's rough out there. So I'm a sales coach, leader, sales strategist. I help revitalize sales results at companies. My dream is I really love helping people, whether it's helping people within companies, just taking my salesperson from point A to point B. I just love doing that. But I know if I help enough others achieve their dreams, I will too.
You can get anything you want in life if you help enough people get what they want in life. Fernando 27, Scott 31, Sandra 25, and Anita 38.
Hey guys, well, I'm a client advisor here at the BI.
I really enjoy talking to people, and well, my dream is a really simple one, just have 1,000 friends.
Yay, 1,000 friends. So beautiful. We'll all become your friend, Fernando. That's beautiful. Okay. Take it away. Scott 31, Sandra 25, and then Anita 38.
Hello, everybody. I'm Scott Rather with Career Cultivated. I was doged, so I've decided to take the bull by the reins and start my own business in helping individuals pivot into something that they feel passionate about and they feel the passion towards. So please connect with me. My dream is not to play reindeer games anymore, take advantage of my own destiny, and follow Joe because I totally believe in the concept that he's putting out there.
Aw, thank you, Scott. You're so sweet. And Sandra, la 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 la.
Sometimes all you need is a song and a good solid marketing strategy so you can stay out of the weeds and actually grow your company. My dream is for every business that my company touches to grow beyond its fondest, biggest goals.
La 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 la. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for always bringing the song. For always bringing the song. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Anita, I saw your video on before, but it's not on anymore. But if you want to share, feel free to turn your video and your audio on and share. Go ahead, Anita. Give us 15 seconds of love. It looks like your video's off again. Go for it. Unmute yourself and give us 15 seconds of love, and also unmute yourself. Here you go.
Hi, my daughter's leaving for camp, so I'm a little bit distracted here. But anyways, I am happy to be part of a nonprofit company that is, we are building new condominiums that are affordable for families. Plus, we are taking the kids on trips and tours. And he just bought like 16 new buses, and I don't know how everything's panning out, but I'm like, I did some research and I'm like, yep, there is money out there for building affordable houses and condominiums. It's just a matter, of being able to get a hold of it. And we are well funded. Company is called CCC Freedom Homes, and grandparents.
Thank you, Anita. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Anita. Appreciate you. Guys, just so you know, we do have in our community a directory that you can all put your information into. So if you go into the posting party post, check this out. I go into the posting party post, you're going to see there's a thing called Google Doc. And if you go to the Google Doc, you're going to be able to see everybody that keeps coming to these events. So if you haven't updated your thing here, go ahead and update your information here. So this way we could connect with you and build a relationship with you and so on. So go ahead and update your information here. Add your information if you're already not on this directory. If you haven't been accepted yet, I'm going to add you. I'm adding Wendy so she can edit the document. Just make sure you don't remove anybody else's information or edit anybody else's information. It's a little honor code there. So just get access to it and go ahead and enter your information. And for those of you that haven't yet commented on all the posts, that's no problem. The way that you comment on all the posts is, the way that I like to do it is I like to select all the information over here. So check this out. I select all the information that's over here. Just like that. I basically just highlight all the information from everybody's posts. You see that? I'm going to go here. I already did Barbara's, so I'm just going to do here. And then I press Control-C, copy. Then what I do is, on the top here, do you see it says bulk link opener? I'm going to do the bulk link opener too. I can go here and I'm going to clear all the URLs because I have last times. And I paste it in here and I press process. It pulls all the URLs out of everything that you selected. You guys see that? So I just have a list of URLs. So over here I have a list of, let's say, 36 URLs. I can have Evie AI just start opening them up one at a time every few seconds. I wouldn't do it too quickly because LinkedIn gets upset. Or I can manually do it. So for example, I'm going to manually do this one over here for Clifford, and I'll go through all 30, and then I use the keyboard shortcut Alt-G, and it will automatically write a comment very, very quickly. See that? Now, I can select my goal, my tone, and my persona. I can select different types of personas over here that you guys might find here. So I have different types of personas based on what I want to say and how I want to say it. So in this case, I'm just going to do a LinkedIn comment persona, and it'll just basically leave a LinkedIn comment persona. So what do you say? I don't know what you guys said, but Scott, I think I discussed with you potentially doing a persona party or something. So talk to me about picking a date to do a persona party so people can improve their personas. But do you see how quickly I'm able to just open these and stay organized about how I'm commenting here? So I'll be able to get through all 30 in just a few minutes because I'm doing it this way. Latha, you have a question?
Yes, I have a question. Would you mind putting the directory link in this chat? And also, I wanted to ask, where can I find the 99 hacks?
Okay, so if you want to find the 99 hacks, so first of all, the directory link is right here in the community post. So I don't need to put it in the chat because it's in the community post at the bottom of the post. And so is the bulk link opener. Where you can find the 99 hacks is, this is what I tell people. If I go into here, if I go into my templates, and I have lots of different templates for all different types of things. So for example, if I want people to pre-order the 99 hacks, I could simply copy a link to pre-order the 99 hacks and send that to you in the chat here. You see that? That's a Stripe link where you could pre-order it. After you pre-order it, once we make it live, you'll be able to go into the classroom, and then you'll scroll down to where it says 99 hacks, and you'll be able to see the 99 hacks there and all the videos there. We're still putting it together, so we haven't officially launched it yet. But all 99 hacks will be here, and we'll have a video for each hack. But you have to pre-order it, and it's not included in the bundle. It's separate, but we're giving you guys $900 off with the link that we just sent in the chat. Okay? Just FYI.
Okay, I joined a little bit late. I do have one more thing. If we want to add anybody to the group in the chat which Randall created, Ganesh want to join. I didn't know how to
You have to
add
ask
him.
Randall. Randall's the host of that, so you'll have to reach out to Randall directly and ask him. I'm not. Don't worry. Yeah, you have to reach out to Randall.
No, he said he has to talk to you.
Just speak to Randall about it, and then Randall can talk to me if he wants. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else? Any other questions that you guys have, concerns, or anything that you're wondering about? The next time that we're doing this session is going to be June 30th at 10 a.m. Eastern. It's 2 Mondays from now, and we're doing it every other Monday unless there's some type of holiday or whatever. And so we're going to be doing it 25 times this year. So I encourage you that invite 10 people from your world to join this. I don't know if they'll actually come, but invite people from your world because this is such a beautiful event. We have dozens and dozens and dozens of people who really want to connect and build relationships. And I love this concept of the dream, where everyone kind of says their dream and then optimizes their dream. And so I think we're going to start creating a place for people to share their dreams. Isn't that a beautiful thing where everyone can kind of optimize their dream, take it to the next level? Because if you have a dream and you share it with the world wants your dream to come true. The thing is, a lot of people have stopped dreaming because of fear, because they're afraid of not getting it. They're afraid of failure. They're afraid of success. They're afraid to be vulnerable. But I encourage you to dream big, dream bigger, remember your dream and put it out there and let people know that they can support you. So yes, save the chat. Rick just said, save the chat. Rick, anything you want to say about the upcoming social proof party that you're hosting? Because it's happening on Wednesday at 4 p.m.
That's right. So I have a belief. We've all heard it's not what you know, but who you know. And I would contend that that's wrong. It's who knows you. And the way to get better known and to build your brand online, particularly on LinkedIn, is to be a blessing like Joe's talking about. Endorse other people for skills that you've worked with and you know that they have those skills. Recommend other people. The way to get recommendations is to give them. And what we do in our class on Wednesdays is show you how to do that professionally. We've got some hacks. We've got some ChatGPT prompts. You'll love it. And we all do just like this. We get to know each other better.
The secret to living is giving. Remember to communicate with people, give, find out how you can add value to other people's lives, and remember to engage on people's content on LinkedIn. Somebody just said, Joe, what's the best DM to send somebody that you haven't spoken in a while? There's a process that we teach inside the Evergreen Networking System called the greeting, feeding, and meeting. If you actually know the person, it's okay to ask them, how are you? But if you don't really know them very well or you don't know them at all, asking them, how are you, might trigger them. They might be like, do you really care? How am I? You know what I mean? So you can choose a different type of greeting. Inside our community, we actually have lots of different templates and options for greetings. I like asking questions to people related to who they are, and try to find different triggers that can hopefully connect with them. You know, maybe they posted something recently. You can acknowledge them for a post. Maybe somebody visited your profile. Maybe it's somebody's birthday. Maybe somebody had a promotion. Maybe somebody's celebrating an anniversary. Maybe you were impressed by their content. Maybe you're connecting with someone that you haven't spoken to in a while and say, hey, it looks like we haven't spoken in a while. I'd love to reconnect with you. Not just a plain how are you, although it's not terrible to ask people how are you, but only if you know them. You know, only if you actually remember and know them and you think that they know you as well. You want to even thank people for being connected to you. You want to reach out to someone you've never spoken to and say, hey, it looks like we've never spoken to, but we're connected. You can ask somebody to vote on a poll. I have a poll that I want to get 100 people to vote on that poll. So I'm going to be asking people to vote on my poll. When you're requesting someone to engage on your recent posts, you could even say, hey, I recently posted on LinkedIn. Do you mind if I send you a link to my post so that I can get an additional like or a comment to help promote the post? Would you be open to me sending you the link? Don't just send a link to somebody and say, like it, but ask for permission. Permission is really powerful. Consent is a really powerful thing that you can learn to do in business and help you be able to get more bang for your buck. So what I want you guys to really realize is that communication is the source that will help you get more conversations. And the goal is for you to have 1,000 conversations a year. If you had a conversation with everyone in the school community, you would have 1,000 new conversations a year. You don't have to have 1,000 new, just have 5 a day. I tell all my people that work for me, Carlos, how many conversations do you need to have every single day? Carlos, how many? Tell me. 5. He showed me his hand because he's muted. 5 conversations a day.
5.
Carlos, what's happening at 12 o'clock today and tomorrow?
Well, I heard it's a very friendly event called Office Hours. I mean, I'm not Rick, but I think I'm pretty good. And I'm now Fernando, but I think I have a closer number to 1,000 friends. So I know most of you from here. So I hope you hang out with me at Office Hours and we can learn how to use FAI at a human pace, not at Joe speed, just like us real human beings.
Real human beings connecting, building relationships. Now, I already moved the event on our company page to June 30th. And that's one of the hacks that I tell people is if you want to maintain the engagement on an event on LinkedIn, you don't need to create a new event. You can take the existing event and move it to the future. The thing is, you have to do it at a critical time, which is before the event starts. So I took the event and I moved it to the future. And by the way, I learned that from a conversation I had with someone on LinkedIn. I was talking to a guy who owns a LinkedIn company who wants to do a event. He wants to do like a joint venture partnership with me because EviAI now works on his website. And so he has this like automation tool where EviAI can provide AI to his automation tool. And he told me about it, and I was like, oh, no wonder. That's how when people get 1,000 attendees, they're able to just move the 1,000 attendees forward. So right now we have 40 attendees on that event, but if you guys haven't said that you're coming, go find the post. It's in there. So when you move a post, it doesn't affect the existing event. It is the existing event. It does affect the existing event. It just goes into the future. The existing event becomes the future event. You guys get what I'm saying? Do you want me to show you what that looks like? I'll show you what that looks like real quick. So watch this. I took the event. I'm going to close this out. I actually made a video about it, which I can post in our community, by the way. And I'll show you how I made a Loom video, and look how quickly I take this, copy it, go to the community, click in here, write something. I click on this video thing. I put the Loom video here, and I'm going to say hack to move the event and hack to keep engagement for LinkedIn events. And then what I can do is I can take the transcript from here, copy, and then go to EviAI and tell it to write me a post. I could just go here and tell it to write me a post. I'm not going to make it philosophical. I'll make it normal. And then go here to the post enhancer. Let's just see what happens if I paste this in here. I just pasted the transcript of the video into EviAI to make me a post using the post enhancer persona. Now I'm going to go into school. I'm going to click in here. I'm going to press insert, and I just inserted this post. Same platforms like LinkedIn. And if you, okay, this is pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to change this. I'm going to click on LinkedIn tips and I'm going to press post. And I just posted this video showing you exactly how I do it. And I want to encourage you guys to share 1-minute videos in our community. Make a 1-minute Loom of how you use EviAI and just share or something that you learned or of a question that you have. Make Loom video. You guys know what Loom is, Loom. It's free to do it. I pay for it, so it gives me all the AI features and the transcripts and the ability to download those videos and repurpose them. I pay $100 a year or something. But Loom is such a powerful way, if you download the desktop app, to be able to create screen shares and videos, just like the 1-minute video that I just created that you guys can go watch after, with tutorials, and you can make courses out of it. There's so much that you can do with Loom, and you can edit the video with Loom. So highly recommend posting Looms, and keep them short. People don't have a lot of time, so don't make a 45-minute Loom. The max for a free one is 5 minutes, but I would say keep it to a minute. Keep your Loom short and post Looms, and you can then take the Loom video, download it, and then post it on LinkedIn as a regular embedded video. Or you could post it on Instagram or whatever you want to post it. So, and YouTube as well. So I'm going to download that video and also post it to YouTube and get me additional exposure on the Google network as well, because YouTube videos rank really, really well. And then you can take that post that you created and you can make a YouTube post with EviAI as well, which is extremely powerful in and of itself. So thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate it. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you want to say? Barbara, how are your posting parties going on Fridays at 11 a.m.?
They're going well.
Are you getting a
over
crowd?
20 people.
Okay.
We have over 20 people. I think last time we'd like 25. And so we have a really engaged group and having a lot of fun.
Amazing. I'm so glad.
So I invite everyone here. Come on down. Come be
Guys,
with us. Right,
guys,
Carlos?
That's so
It's
much
lively.
fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, and 20 is a really good number. I would say 10 is a good number to have 10 people get together and help each other, but 20 takes it to a whole nother level. So it's really nice. And if you guys want to host something, you want to host an event in our community, give us the idea, tell us what you want to host, and we'll be happy to help you host the event. And it'll give you something to bring people to from your network. So Barbara can send out messages to all of her connections saying, I'm hosting an event on Friday. If you'd like to come, please join me. It's your event. You happen to have a community around you as well, but go ahead and invite people. And another thing, Barbara, is you can have each one of the people that are coming, you can send them an email saying, I noticed that you came a few times to the event. If you want to invite one person from your network to join along with you, it would be really helpful. Let me know who you want to invite. And this way you can also add it to a calendar invite. So I like adding people to a calendar invite. So besides having it in the school community, you can make your own Google Calendar invite, add everyone's email in there so that it goes into their calendar and they don't forget to come, with the Zoom link in the calendar invite and so on. So don't just rely on the school, but also create your own calendar invite, which I think is like a little hack to get into people's calendar. And then you could just always duplicate that calendar invite for every week. And once you add them there, they'll always be there. And that's something that really gets into people's calendars, because people live and die by their calendar. Just because they say they're going to attend an event on LinkedIn or anywhere else, it doesn't mean they're going to show up. But if it's in their actual calendar, often they will actually show up. So that's a powerful thing. Scott,
Would I want to do something like an event on LinkedIn?
yeah, I would
Or-
definitely do an event on LinkedIn, and then you could use the
Okay.
invite feature of LinkedIn to be able to invite people. And then the place where they're going to go to, put the Zoom link in there. You could say it's an external
Okay.
event and put the Zoom link in there. And then you can promote
Cool.
it by inviting 1,000 people per week using the invite feature. Do you know that invite feature, Barbara? How to invite 1,000 people per week?
No, you have to show me.
Okay. All right. Honey, if you can or somebody, or Carlos, if you can, just send her the link to the video. We did a whole thing on how to do that. We did like a 1-hour video. It's in our community. So if you just search how to promote your event, we have that. And then Murray was hosting how to promote an event on how to promote an event in our community. So that's like an event promotion party or something like that. But we'll show you how to do that. Scott, you wanted to do a persona party. Am I right about that? To teach people your 16 different personality personas?
Yeah, I'd love to do something like that. So just to set up those different personas, I'm actually getting ready to do one for the MBTI. since that is something, the Myers-Briggs, since that is something that we kind of can share with each other. So doing those as well as maybe putting as a persona. It doesn't necessarily have to match what the other person you're talking with, but how do you want to present yourself as you're commenting on different types of posts?
Yeah, just send an email to hello@eviai.com with the dates that you want to host your persona parties, and then the team will help get it onto the school community. Just, include your Zoom URL and a description of what the event's about so that we can put it on school, and then we'll kind of host it for you and then get it onto the community. Take a note in the community for the good days to do it. Make sure it doesn't conflict with other things that are already going on in the community, and you should be fine.
Thank you. And I need 7 more points to level up to 3, so that way I can watch one of Joe's videos because it's locked and I can't watch it until I get to level 3. So come on, help me out, get to level 3, please.
Post something and we'll all like it and you'll get to level 3 very quickly. And the other thing I want to say is on Thursdays we have a template party every Thursday. Dr. Steve Green hosts a template party, so please attend that also in the community. And I will see you guys on LinkedIn. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And yeah, talk to you soon. Boom.